I've lived in this small suburban town for as long as I can remember. It's a quaint and quiet place, filled with friendly neighbors and familiar faces. But something changed a few weeks ago, something that has left me feeling uneasy and on edge. It all started on St. Patrick's Day, a day that was supposed to be filled with fun and celebration. But as the sun set and the streets cleared, I found myself wandering aimlessly, unable to shake off this feeling of dread that consumed me. As I walked past the local church, I noticed a group of people gathered around a small stage, their eyes fixated on a man playing a fiddle. The music was hauntingly beautiful, but there was something off about it, something that made my skin crawl. I couldn't tear my eyes away from the fiddle player, his fingers moving effortlessly over the strings. And then, in the blink of an eye, he was gone. The crowd dispersed, and I was left standing alone in the dark. I brushed it off as my mind playing tricks on me, but as the days went on, strange things began to happen in our town. Pets started to disappear, and there were rumors of strange markings appearing on people's doors. But the most unsettling thing was the music. Every night, I could hear the faint sound of a fiddle playing in the distance. It seemed to be getting closer and closer to my house, and I couldn't shake the feeling that it was calling out to me. I tried to tell my friends and family about it, but they all brushed it off as my imagination. They didn't understand the fear that consumed me every time I heard that haunting melody. One night, unable to take it anymore, I followed the sound of the fiddle. It led me to an old abandoned house on the outskirts of town. I cautiously made my way inside, and that's when I saw him. The fiddle player, sitting in the middle of the room, his fingers moving expertly over the strings. But there was something different about him now. His eyes were glazed over, and there was a sinister grin on his face. I tried to run, but I couldn't move. It was as if I was under some sort of spell, drawn to the fiddle and its eerie music. And then I saw it, the source of the music. The fiddle was made from human bones, and it seemed to be playing itself. I was trapped, unable to escape the fiddle's grip. The music grew louder and louder until it was deafening. And then, just as suddenly as it started, it stopped. The fiddle fell to the ground, and the fiddle player disappeared. I ran out of the house, my heart racing and my mind reeling. I didn't tell anyone about what happened, afraid that they would think I was crazy. But I know the truth. I know that the fiddle player was no ordinary musician. He was something else, something dark and malevolent. I can still hear the fiddle playing sometimes in the dead of night. And I know that it's only a matter of time before it comes for me again. So if you ever find yourself in this suburban town on St. Patrick's Day, be wary of the fiddle of the damned, for it may just be your worst nightmare.